Hello and welcome back, everybody. Hope you're all doing very well today. I know I am. So, let's get chatting. I have a CARBINK outbreak. And it's a little bit of an awkward outbreak because of location. It is right here in this little tiny cave-looking area. I also just realized I didn't do any of my 60 KOs for these freaking things. So I'm gonna need to go do my 60 KOs. I love how I'm trying to start things up and it's like, oh yeah, I got a plan. It's like, oh wait, I actually completely flubbed. It is indeed Rocky Face. It is Rocky Crystal Face thingy. I like CARBINK. Like, I don't, he's not one of my favorite Pokemon, but I find CARBINK vaguely amusing. Remember, geology nerd. I like my rocks. But yeah, also remember, it is a Tuesday. Hello, Matt Protopek. How you doing? One of the mods, go grab Matt Protopek's link. Please, thank you very much. I want to say, what is Terra? Now it's Iron Hands. Oh boy, what has happened? What has happened, James? What did Torterra and Iron Hands do? What did they do? Let's see, go, yes, you Iron Leaves. So so basically what the goal is I need to actually get my 60 KOs. I didn't do that yet. And this is why this is a little bit of an awkward outbreak. Because of the location of the outbreak. It's inside of this little cave area. So, stop jumping. Okay. So basically, if you go to the crystal pool at the top of Kitakami, and then it's it searches Iron Hands. Okay, okay. That makes sense. So pretty much why the outbreak is a little bit annoying to reset is you're too close to literally everything when it spawns in. So you need to basically go away and... What the heck? Wait, it worked earlier. I came to visit the outbreak for the first time and they worked. Why are you not working now, game? This was literally the entire plan. Literally the entire plan was free. What am I doing? I can just go down. I can literally just go to the bottom of the freaking cave. And then see if that'll work. Okay, this is actually... So I can run Ekans here. Okay. Yeah, this... But can I not actually climb out of here? Wait, can I seriously not climb out of here? Wait. Do you actually need to come in from the top? Yeah. You cannot climb to the top, that you need to go from the other side. Wow. That's bad design. I would say that is entirely bad design. Yeah, I was in Chemster. I was actually with Matt when he went raiding. So that's why I was there. But yeah, it's an annoying spot to actually outbreak hunt. So this is going to be a bit of an annoying outbreak hunt. However, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do the CARBINK outbreak today when I saw I had one. Because this thing sucks. Let me actually go grab Matt Protopek's link. Thank you very much. How is everybody doing today? If you guys haven't done so, send some love over to our friend Matt Protopek's link. And also, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe here on our channel. We have been getting absolutely purged by the purge algorithm. So we need you guys to help fight back against the purge algorithm. But yeah, this outbreak is a little annoying and a little finicky to hunt. But I also don't know any other place to hunt shiny CARBINK. So we're just gonna have to... We're gonna have to just deal with it. Yes, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So, it seems what I'm going to need to do for this CARBINK outbreak is I'm going to need to fly out of here almost every single time to then reset. Aaron's religion. Very nice, Matt. Very, very nice. Alright. Now we just gotta do our 60 KOs. 1, 2, 3. That'll be 4 in total. Yeah, that's kind of the good thing about, like, this outbreak being so, like, close, confined quarters, is that it will be fairly easy to do all of the KOs, but the spawn radius is absolutely pathetically tiny. Instant lunch. Alright, what is present lunch? So is your time zone not Eastern Standard Time? But yes, so that's why this is a bit of an annoying outbreak. And what we need to do is we need to basically jump. Oh! This is awkward. Oh, this is incredibly more awkward than I expected. I did not realize this was the case. They spawn here. Oh no. Oh no. I take back everything I said about shiny coughing being the hardest shiny hunt. I take all of that back. The hardest shiny to hunt is CARBINK. I take everything back that I said. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. There we go. Okay. You. Fight. Okay. Yeah, we can't even see. We can't even do it. Whoa, what the? Okay. So I can at the very least battle them. Okay. So if we do find the shiny, we can at least fight them. Alright, this is okay. This... I apologize for how disjointed this entire fiasco is. It's just, CARBINK is a little bit of a fracas. I mean, I love this game. It's just, the CARBINK shiny hunt is a little bit janky. Because of the location it's spawned at least. Hello, Rave, how are you doing? Yeah, normally an outbreak like this, I wouldn't hunt. However, because specifically CARBINK appears in such few locations, in such awkward ways, it was kind of the only way of doing this. I'm really hoping that we just get the shiny before the outbreak is, like, done. But, yeah, we're doing this. Hello, Omar, how you doing? Sup, Mr. Rave. So, yeah, I think what we have to do is just fly back to the crystal pool every time we want to reset this, and then just make a beeline straight for over here. That is how we are resetting this. Thank freaking Arceus that we don't actually need to, get multiple CARBINK, because CARBINK doesn't evolve into Diancie. Dumb question, how does one strangle Iron Hands? It does not have a neck. Hello, Ray, yeah, I don't think it does. I don't think Iron Hands has a neck proper. But yeah, this hunt for CARBINK is certainly a thing. If we don't end up getting the shiny today, I will very much be doing this hunt off-screen. You know, finishing it off-screen. But I will attempt to do it live. Disclaimer. Yeah, this is all empty, exactly. I hate the CARBINK hunt too. I tried the other day and gave up. Yes, here's the thing. I don't give up, right? Remember, almost 7 times over odds shiny Ho-Oh Dynamax Adventures. 694 DAs before I got that stupid thing. Keep in mind that's 694 successful DAs. That is not including all DAs where we failed. I didn't give up. I am a persistent SOB. You cannot break me. Much like Diamond, I am unbreakable. Hop off. It's a little tricky getting in here. I don't like how they have the climbing mechanics go, but it's a little janky at times. I mean, I love the game. It's just some of the climbing mechanics are a little janky. I'm doing well, David. Just want to strangle CARBINK, which, I mean, you can't really strangle CARBINK because the freaking rocket has no neck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we've gotten 20 KOs so far, and we are 10 minutes into the stream. 21 KOs. Okay. Whee! Okay, there's one. There's another one. I mean, this is gonna take some time, but I mean, it's worth it. We got an inventory of Crazy Diamond. I mean, Diancie is pink. I feel Diancie would be a more apt Crazy Diamond. Because, like, again, it's pink. The handle would be more accurate for CARBINK color scheme-wise. Camera. 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 You know what? You made me wake up and choose violence, CARBINK. We wake up and we choose violence. Hi, Kayla. How you doing? I hate some hunts that I cannot see the colors, and sometimes I cannot see the difference. So, let me break the rocks. I mean, Angelo Rock, reference to JoJo. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and to slip it. Wow, freaking long-range throw! With an arm like that, how are we not just an absolute Pokemon baseball legend and freaking heck? 71! Jeez, wait. I think CARBINK gets self-destruct. I don't know if CARBINK learns self-destruct. Because it may. Yeah. CARBINK's shiny is a very noticeable shiny. It's all black, and, like, the fluff is blue. Stone Edge, Moonblast, Power Gem, Stealth Lock, Skill Swap, Light Screen, Rock Plush, Ancient Power, Flail, Guard Split, Meltdown Heart. Okay. No, it does not get it. It does not get a self-destructive move. Hello there, Ash. How are you doing? Our wonderful forehead friend. Let's get this guy here. Let's get out of here. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this place. I'm not a fan of this location. In Kitakami, it does kind of suck. But we vibe. Yeah. We need to specifically leave this area, despawn everything, respawn it. Hello there, Ghost Bunny. How you doing? Can one of the mods please go grab Ghost Bunny's link, please? Currently in class with Endless Spirit today. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. I guess we'll have to see time-wise which is faster. Struggling to get out of the cave by climbing straight up, or just flying and going a long way. My blood is razor sharp, sunlight yellow overdrive. I mean, we are fans of JoJo here. There is nothing wrong with enjoying the JoJo. Welcome to the fold of JoJo. Alright, so that is 25. 26. Okay, why are you going to the wall? 27. 28. 29. You know what? I mean, I guess that shiny CARBINK's color would be the color of Sapphire. Not really, say, you know, Diamond proper. Yeah. So, there we go. Nope. 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 Over. Slide over. Okay, there we go. Alright. Woo! Okay. This is good. I can vibe with this. I can vibe with this. I said I can vibe with this. But you know what? Go my attack robot. Yeah, it's just we can't do it. I love how it just boots us out over there. And honestly, the way the coloring is with this, like the light all being messed up, it does kind of look like a shiny, but I know it's not. Isn't it clear and allowing under the health? Tracheon's a goat. I believe all 3 of them are goats or something. Hey, Nathy Raid! Thank you very much for the raid. OG Enzo, thank you very much for the raid. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But how are you doing, Patrax Trainer Enzo? Oh, 30k was already nice. We're currently struggling to do an outbreak of CARBINK. One of the most difficult shiny hunts to do because of location cards. But how are you doing, guys? And again, please don't forget to hit that like button on the stream. There are 13 of you wonderful, absolute, top-tier Giga Chav. But it's only 5 on the video. Thank you very much. Glad you're doing well. So what are we doing today? I guess maybe it is. I know they're all based on, like, hooved animals. And I know that Keldeo is a horse. Yeah. It seems that this area resetting with picnic is just not viable. So it does seem it's easier to simply just fly away, come over here, and do that to reset the area than it is to just climb out. Did he? Unpaid. Didn't even have to. I did. I'm doing very well. Again, just wanting to defenestrate CARBINK. But we're doing okay. CARBINK? CARBINKs? CARBINKs? That was my, Virizion just, just gets subsumed into the wall. Oh, I love this game. Legitimately, I do love this game. It amuses me so much. But there's also times I want to throw it out of a dang window. Which was a word specifically to mean throw out of a window. It is defenestrate. There we go! More CARBINKs. I do wonder if the outbreak could also be deeper in the cave, below us. If so, I'll need to go check that as well. Which also probably could be the way. 1, 2, 1. Defenestrate, James. It's a word that means to throw out of a window. But hello there, Hitmon Hamsters. Hitman, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay. I want to go check something. Because I want to see if this works. Jump off. Yeah, you cannot. Okay. It does not seem the CARBINK outbreak extends down here. So it does seem the CARBINK outbreak is exclusively up there. Okay. That tells me all that I need to know. So yes, it is specifically that little cave is where the outbreak is. So yes, the way of doing this is literally just every time we check that area, we need to fly out of the cave and come back here. Yo! I almost walked past a shiny Slugma! Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. Wow! We weren't even looking for you! I'm running and saving. The thing is, we needed Slugma. We needed his actual forehead. I mean, I love Shiny Slug. I think it's great. So, I mean, even if we don't end up getting the shiny CARBINKs, this is at the very least an actual dub. This is at the very least an absolute dub. Also, I have added Ash, type in ! Shiny Luck again. Oh, command order. Okay, that won't work. Okay, that won't work. Okay. That did not work. Hello, Mr. L, how are you doing? So here's the thing, Ash. I have a way of doing the Shiny Luck command that, like, most people have, but it can't be the same name as that. Unless... I have an idea. I have an idea. I've got an idea, Ash. I have an idea. There we go. So let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. I have to redo the command a little bit because I want to get this to work. Yeah, so that one needs to be it. And then it will say, so... Okay, I need to change this command name to Shiny Luck. Commit. I need to do that. Then... Shiny Luck. Stop being stupid, computer! Computer, stop being stupid! There we go. Then... there. Then, go and we change that. Stop being stupid, computer. You have one job. There we go. Alright, Ash, do Shiny Luck again. Do exclamation Shiny Luck again. I want to see if this fix works. What shiny do you want me to talk about and magically appear this time? I have no clue. Relaxed Nature Slugma. I guess a good name for you would be Frankie. Relax, don't do it. Do it. Relax. Why is it not working? No! Why? Okay, so what I was trying to do, Ash, is I was trying to make a command that would call both commands. But I don't think it would... I don't think it works. No, I just added a different other command. I added a new command and I renamed it. It still exists, Ash. See, I can just send you the screenshot. It still exists. I just changed the name. Oh, I changed it to a different... I changed the thing to a different thing. Okay, literally the whole command. No, your command still exists, Ash. Stop lying. The Bronzor guarding the exit. Okay, there we go. Shiny Luck. Like, wait. The only thing I can think of is, like, can Nightbot not call its own commands? Because, like, if Nightbot cannot call its own commands, I guess that would make sense why it's not working. But I would need to figure that out myself. But back to CARBINK. Back to CARBINK. I worked so hard on that command. Ash, it still exists! Your command still exists. But yeah, so it seems that for the CARBINK Shiny Hunt, it is... The best idea is literally, we just have to fly back. We literally need to fly to the Crystal Pool location, and then go up there, because we have to go out here anyway, and it's less time. But it at least got us a shiny Slugma. So yeah, it's not working. I will need to look into that. Unless... Oh! Oh, I'm so stupid! I'm a moron! There is a way of fixing it. Okay. There is a way of getting it to call another command. There's a specific thing you have to put in on Nightbot's website to do that. I am a moron. I am an actual forehead moron. Command. There we go. Okay. Now I got it. I got it now. I figured it out. Go. No. There. There we go. Okay. Sorry I'm doing this live. I need to figure this thing out, but now I got it. Unlock. Alias. Lock. Okay, Ash. Try again. Try doing just exclamation shine luck again. See if this works. I mean, I am stupid, Roost. We know this to be demonstrably true. Hello there, Jameso. How are you doing? Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Unless it didn't update in time? But I think maybe it didn't update in time. It was like, Shiny Luck is now the new command for that. Unless I have to do it in reverse. It makes no sense. Like, Ash, this is what the thing looks like! Ash! It's not gone. It's literally still there. I don't know why Nightbot is being stupid. Hey, stupid. Nightbot, what you trying to pull? No talk, you Angie. Ash, I said shiny luck, not exclamation mark luck. That's why it didn't work. You put in the wrong typo command. Oh, there's a wild Pokemon in my garden. No, they're not! I fixed them! I fixed the commands! Why is it not calling? Why is it not... What? I guess... Why is it not calling it? Alright, I'll need to figure this out. I'll need to figure that out. Yeah, if this command is supposed to call another command specified. Right, let's just get rid of that. Alright, I'll need to figure that out later. I don't know why this isn't working. I will need to figure out this fiasco later. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Yeah, I don't feel right. Honestly, that doesn't mean right there. I want a 4,000 word apology on the stream. Ash, will it count if I just say I'm sorry 2,500 times over? For a 5,000 word apology? There we go! There's a lot more of these foreheads. Forehead. This should work now. 1, 2, 3. There we go, now it's working again. Okay, why is this not working? Nightbot does not like working. Yeah, because what I've done is I've set it to like call another command. I guess maybe I did it in reverse, but I don't know how to do like commands calling other commands yet. That works. I'll adjust for you to give me my command back. Bye-bye, Patrat Trainer. This is why Nightbot hurts my brain. I need to figure out a way of having commands that call another command and like having it work right. Because it is not working right presently. Three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we are 1, 2, 3, 4. That is... Okay, so we have 53 KOs of the necessary 60. Exactly. Exactly. It's slightly working, yeah? It's slightly working. Bye-bye, Mr. L. Have a nice day, and thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, it is kind of funny, though, that as we're doing that, we got a shiny Slugma. We did need that. It's so mean of you. I'm not letting Ash do commands. I am trying to figure out how to do a command to call another command simultaneously. I don't know how to do it. I'm trying to keep Ash's spoon-fed Metamax's forehead Shiny Luck command, and also have the standard giving Shiny Luck command. But it is not working. Because Nightbot is being an actual forehead. 55, 56, and that will be 57. Okay. Ah, there's 58. Stop! Don't attack! 58. There we go. I believe that'll work. Nah, I mean, I don't know how this thing works. Again, Nightbot just hurts my brain. So we don't have a king? I'm assuming is what it is. Oh, because they have to play as the king? I actually don't know. I think I know where this is going, but I don't know how to word it correctly. I'm not good with phrasing. But I would like to know why the English cannot play chess. Oh look, it's Phantom Bass's favorite Pokemon. Oh, that's dark. That's dark. Stop falling! Stop falling. Okay, let's go. Slide, no, slide. There we go. Okay. Now, go here. We only need 2 more KOs, then we're at 60. I'm English. Ah! Makes sense. Yeah. Dark jokes generally need the right audience. That is a dark joke. If we get 1 more KO, we should be at the necessary 60 KOs for maximum shiny odds outbreak. Come on. There you go. Nope. There we got the CARBINK. Dark humor. Turn off the light. Exactly. Inside the wall. In the Waldo. Okay. There we go. We have now hit maximum KO chains. Theoretically. So, what we're gonna go do now is we are going to set up a picnic and do sandwiches now. You know, never heard of that. We don't actually need not CARBINK. We don't need... We can switch you there. We no longer need Iron Leaves. Golduck is our anti-explosives expert. We no longer need you. Save and do that. Add com shiny luck A equals shiny luck. What? Error in the command. Yeah. See, this is why I don't really do Nightbot stuff. Bye-bye, James O. This is why I don't really do Nightbot stuff, because it hurts my brain. That's. I mean, I'm glad you're doing this, Ash, because I wouldn't know how to do it, because I'm smooth brain. Now, with half an hour into the sandwich, does Shiny help? We can actually start doing this. Wink, dang, peek of it, Googling it. Honestly, Google is that true? True. Yeah. To quote my old computer science teacher from high school, every student should graduate high school with their diploma saying, with help from Google. Which, he's not wrong. Because most of us used Google to help us with just his class. if not literally every single other class. So he's not wrong. Like, Google literally should be, like, with the thanks to Google, should be on, like, literally everything. Because, yeah, Google is absolutely the hero. Also, Pika-Pick. Also, Pika-Pick. Apparently, they actually make Pikachu headphones. But they have ears. Cool. Add luck dash a equals shiny luck to query. I need to there is an error and the command already exists. Yeah, we can figure it out off stream, but yeah. What are the odds Pikachu survives a drain punch from futuristic sumo wrestler? Depends on a lot of things. Is it level 6 raid? Level 5 raid is electric terrain in effect. Several conditions must be met. Clefairy, Clefairy, Clefairy. Oh, that's a heckin' lot of Clefairy. And Cleffa. Alright. Now, let's try this again. Once more with feeling, you actual foreheads. Once more with feeling. Electric terrain setup, that's all I know. Oh, electric water. Well, does it? Okay, well, it doesn't have... It doesn't have lightning rod. So it would be neutral. I mean, it depends on if you have set up, like, belly drum. But I feel like that could potentially survive that. Yeah, this is a not great spot for the outbreak. Because yeah, that CARBINK, those CARBINK spawns are not good. I mean, it's Clefairy hunt and Cleffa hunt at the same time as we're CARBINK hunting. So, this is a fiasco right here. This is an absolute fiasco. But we will continue on with this absolute fiasco until we get our freaking CARBINKs. Litwick! Litwick is a silly little runny boy. Little happy Litwick. Nope, no, no, no! Of course I couldn't recover. We could not recover. Unrecoverable. Yeah. Not really good. Not good. Remove Plasma Fist, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, Fake Out. Oh, Plasma. Ooh. So they gave Iron Hands in that. I'm assuming Rad Red 4.0? I'm assuming is what you're playing? Yeah. Honestly, Plasma Fist is one of those moves that electric types that are physical attackers should really just get. Like, not like intrinsically, but like, Iron Hands should get it. Or if not Iron Hands, so should like Pawn It. Because Double Shocks isn't great, because you can only use it once and then you can't use it anymore. Is it like Burn Up? That's something. Plasma Fist is what, like 85 base power? Or something like that? Also has Palm. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, in mainline games. No, CARBINK is not a mythical. You're thinking of Diancie. Diancie is related to CARBINK in the lore. However, game-wise, function-wise, they do not have any interaction with each other other than, like, there's a connection between them somehow, but in-game you can't, like, evolve one into the other. So it's... In lore there's a connection, in function there's not. Drain on the Nightbot when I get home, I'll figure out what to do. Many thanks, Ash. Meanwhile, as we look for Forehead Rock, this rock is a literal forehead. The only way CARBINK could be any more of a forehead rock is if it was literally a Moai statue. No, a lot of people do get the CARBINK thing confused. Because there's a lot of people that still think if you give an Eviolite to Fione, that will give Fione a defense boost because of weird things. But, no, the mythicals are something that most people... You know, I always thought, like, cap meant, like, noted or something like that. I mean, again, I don't really use, like, modern slang lingo and bullshit. So it's not really my cup of tea. Honestly, I agree with that, Hitmon. There's a lot of Pokemon that I myself have thought of were from different generations. I know I thought Slugma and Macargo were Generation 3. I also thought that, Skarmory was also Gen 3, Gen 2. I know some people who consider something like Sudowoodo Gen 4 as well as Togepi and Togetic Gen 4 because of things like Togekiss and Boss Life for stuff. But, yeah, no, it is very much Gen 2. However, the interesting thing about Togepi and actually almost everything from Gen 2 is technically you're not wrong if you're saying you consider Togepi or if you think Togepi is from Gen 1, because those were all designed back in Gen 1. The exception being Lugia, which I know Lugia was not designed during Gen 1, but basically everything else from Gen 2 was designed back during Gen 1 and was literally just cut out of the game. So, Gen 2 is literally 99% cut Gen 1 content, which is hilarious. Meditite? Still think... Gen 3... Yep. Why would you think Meditite was Gen 4? Did you just, like, not really encounter a Medicham at all throughout the game? Because I guess Medicham's... Ooh, there's a lot. Okay. There's a good bunch of them. Really? I never knew that. I guess maybe because Maylene uses them, Meditite. Hello there, Garbs. Hey, my Barnabas, welcome in. And thank you very much for that DM a few days ago. That really did mean a lot to hear. Thank you very much for that. But welcome in. Don't worry, I also cannot spell James. If you look at, like, any of my DMs, that there are basically just typos littered throughout everything. Hello there, Jubsbug Games. How are you doing? Hope you doing delightful. No thank you, everyone. Yeah, everything is. Yeah, it was a rough, like, first day and few hours. Compared to what happened with some of the others, I was spared the worst of it. And like, that gave them a lot of peace of mind, so we cannot thank you enough. And again, guys, if you have not done so, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe on the stream. But welcome in, everybody. So, it's funny that we are sort of pseudo-hunting Clefairy while also doing the CARBINK outbreak, because I still haven't done my Clefairy shiny hunt in my Scarlet version with the special outbreaks. Which I'm going to be doing that because the Hisuian Decidueye raids are going to be starting this week. Potentially Mudkip. It depends on how the CARBINK outbreak goes. But tentatively, potentially, yes, Fish Run. The running of the fish. I did not delete your command, Ash. I did not delete your command. Yeah, we have to actually fly out it. So, the reason why this is a very tricky outbreak to do is you can't just picnic reset inside of the cave. Because the space of the cave is not large enough to allow other spawns to come in. Because whenever you do a picnic reset, the spawns closest to you are like the last to spawn in, or they just don't spawn in at all until you move. Likely the devs decided to do that to keep it from, like, you just basically spawn camp picnic reset. Which was a smart decision they did, but slightly infuriating. But yeah, so what we have to do is every time we want to specifically reset this CARBINK outbreaks, like spawns, we need to fly to the crystal pool fly point, and then jump all the way down into this little cave for like 3 encounters. Exactly, 3 encounters literally right here. Sometimes we get a lot more encounters, but we generally get, you know, between 2 to 4 encounters. But how is everybody doing on this delightful Tuesday? So pretty much. So also for those wondering why we are doing a little bit of an earlier stream today than usual, it is Tuesday, and for those wondering about Tuesday and why Tuesday is special, is we do a voice call with my dad because my dad lives out in Vegas, and he moved away about like 2 years ago. Not 2 years ago, like about 1.5 years ago. And so Tuesdays were always the day we go over to his house. So we do a voice call with him every Tuesday at around the time we would go and visit him. And we just like watch movies, TV shows, and just talk. So that's why this is earlier in the day, because when we normally stream, I'm on call with my dad. Oh, I have a song stuck in my head. I thought that was on Thursday. No, that was Tuesday. Thursday, I think I moved stuff because of the EVL match. Never heard of that. Never heard of Nathan Evans. I'm aware of Chris Evans, but I do not know who Nathan Evans is. Tuesday. Exactly, it is Tuesday. And actually, we may be planning to go and visit my dad again next year, depending on a Scottish singer known for a cappella versions of sea shanties. Interesting. That sounds fascinating. There's something just next level about a cappella. Like, the vocal talent those people have is unreal. I can't sing to save my life. I have no musical talent whatsoever. So absolute top shelf respect to those people who can do that. And like, that's just with their voice. I can't make music with an instrument. They do that with just their dang voice. That is absolute skill right there. That is next level skill. There's the cave. But yeah, this is why this is a little bit of a tricky, difficult outbreak. Hopefully, I get another CARBINK outbreak in an easier location next time if I don't get the shine today. Evening. Hello there, Professor Wes. Are you another creator of the content as well? Tuesday. I'd rather it be Tuesday than Tuesday. Because Tuesday is when you choose stuff. Ah, yes, Professor West, you are a creator. Welcome in. Oh, wow. Thank you very much for popping in. I might have just banned that. Everyone, if you haven't done so, go subscribe to Professor West. They are also a content creator, and they do all kinds of stuff and things. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make the father shine. Well, see, here's the thing, Mudkip. That was one of the ideas, was when we go visit my dad, I'm not going to be able to, of course, bring my entire, like, PC setup with me. So I was thinking, well, what if I do the shiny hunt of full odds shiny Lugia back in Soul Silver during that? Honestly, I can understand the taking a break, but, you know, if you ever get back to making the content stuff and things, I'm always happy to work down with people. But how are you doing today? And also, guys, there is a Discord. If you haven't done so already, exclamation point Discord will bring up the Discord. Happy to have you join up. Make the Violet shine it. But yeah, so what I was thinking of doing is, because of how long the shiny Ho-Oh hunt took in Dynamax Adventures, where's my Soul Silver? There it is. Because of how long the shiny Ho-Oh took in our Shield version, which was 694 Dynamax Adventures, 18 months was the total time of that shiny hunt. During the course of it, I said, I could have hunted this thing back in Heart Gold, full odds, and it still would have been faster. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a playthrough of Soul Silver and full odds Gen 4 in cartridge shiny hunting Lugia. Just to see how long it takes and if it comes faster. And my thought was, well, I can't bring the Switch over with me when I go to my dad's, but I can bring the DS, because the DS has a capture card inside of it. So that was what my thought line was. Just pop in into bed. Oh, nice, Professor West. Very nice. Good way to unwind. Just pop in some streams and go to sleep. Sleep is good. Contrary to what Mudkip will say, where he says sleep is for the weak, sleep is good. CARBINK. CARBINK. And there we go. There's the cave. Good. Good evening. Hello there, Random. How are you doing? Hope you're doing delightful today. And that is nothing here. Yeah, it's a fun outfit. If I sleep... If sleep is for the weak, I'm the weakest man alive. That is a mood right there. I love me some sleep. Sadly, sleep doesn't love me. You have insomnia as well? Yeah, I take ADD medication, which one of the side effects is insomnia, because it's a stimulant. It'll keep you awake. So I do have a bit of difficulty actually falling asleep myself, but generally, to help me with my insomnia, like, I will go, like, exercise, like, I'll go running or walking outside, do some exercises in my room, and use that to sort of burn off the medication as quickly as if I can, and use that to sort of tire me out, and it generally helps me. And stopping you from bringing the Switch, if you glue it to the dock? Mudkip, the computer I have is not strong enough to handle the Switch. The laptop is simply not powerful enough. Because the laptop is what? Like, not even, look, what, 8, 9 years old. The laptop is not, like, super duper old, but it's significantly less powerful than other laptops. Hello there, Ash, our dear friend. Our dear friend, Ash. One of the mods do exclamation point Ash. Everyone, send some love to Ash. We gotta get her to 500 subs by the end of the year. Then she will do a sleep block of Gen 5. And she hates Gen 5. Ash. Yes. Remember, Ash, I have the high ground. I always hold the high ground. I will not stop Ash. I am merely trying to help. I am being a dear friend to my dear friend. By helping with the growth. You have the high ground simply because it randomly challenged. Stop saying dear. I don't think I will. No, I don't think I will. Again, you come for the shiny hunting, you stay for the shenanigans, you enjoy the suffering. It's always fun. Did you know that? Ought to know. No talk, you angry. Thing me and Ash agree on is that Gen 5 sucks. I don't know about that, Mudkip. I don't know. That's a Rosie level error in judgment right there. Hey, look at you, how you doing? Come on, gamers, let's get Ash's love counts higher than her height so she can suffer through the best game of all time. Exactly, Roost. Exactly. Sounds like that's heavily overrated. See, even as someone who is a very big fan of Gen 5, I will say there's a lot of hype about Gen 5 that is very overblown. However, I generally say the hype about, like, most games is overblown. I also say, like, the anti-hype or the hate for other games is also overblown. It's like, rarely are things as, you know, pardon the pun, as black and white as this thing good, this thing bad. Very rarely is it that polarized. I am on no sound. Okay, wait, Joe. What's up? Is heavily overrated. Even though I just shit on Gen 5 because it's funny, I don't have any feelings, but my point still stands, Roost. You're gonna love me playing Gen 5. Ash, you need to have your starter be an Altaria when you do your Gen 5 sleep lock. You need it to be Altaria. Hello there, Jess the King of Pokemon. How are you doing today? Again, epic, top tier name. Yes. Yes, it will have to be Altaria, Ash. Because that'll make Roost mad. Of course I will. I thrive off people's suffering, even if I know said people. Exactly. You're like Mudkip in that way. You're very much like Mudkip, Roost. Only Deerling. The Deerlock. I wonder if Game Freak will announce Game Freak will announce Generation 10 eventually, but they're not going to announce Gen 10 Pokemon for a long time. Actually, let me go check when... let's see. Bulbapedia, Corviknight. Because I'm pretty sure Corviknight was one of the first Pokemon they announced for Generation 8. Corviknight, Revolution... Oh, wait, no, it's not. Let's go to Grookey? Was Grookey one of the first one announced? Oh, yes, Scorbunny was first in the Republic on February 27th, 2019. And Generation 8 came out... Yeah. They pretty much announce stuff for the generations. Like, they start showing off Pokemon from the newest generations. Generally, half a year to a few months before the actual games come out. They don't do what they used to do, which was Gen 4's coming out in, like, 2 years, or, like, a year and a half. Here's 5 different Gen 4 Pokemon that appear in spin-offs. They don't do that anymore. Which, the main reason they don't do that anymore is because of all the hacks and leaks that happen. Even after a water starter, can you not read? What the fuck do I do, Rose? I do to you, Rose. I'm not pathetic enough to name myself a water type starter. Yeah, right. You like Torchic, right? Right, Roost? You're the walking chicken nugget. But why Game Freak didn't put Pokemon Xenoverse as Gen 10? I don't know why. Because the game is duty. Why create Pokemon Xenoverse in 3D? Well, Xenoverse wasn't a game that Pokemon created. That was a fan game. They had nothing to do with Xenoverse. Meta time Roost out. If I can make Gate. You walking Kaiju with fake fruits right. Alright, Roost, that's a line crossed. That is a line crossed, Roost. Universe of fan game. Yeah. Yeah. They don't make... They did not make Xenoverse. That's a Rosie level mistake, Roost. Torchic is for a starter. Plays complete Pokemon off his leg. The thing is, Roost hates the Torchic family. That's why we say it's his favorite Pokemon. He hates it. I should evolve Shiny Artist and Poltergeist to Shiny Artist and Synergy. Probably won't use it. I like Poltergeist a bit more, but also since Shiny is easy to use, but it's bigger. Okay, I'm gonna do... Probably not. Again, remember, I'm not really a ROM hack fan game person. Though, if we get to 3K subs by the year's end, we will be Nuzlocking Radical Red. So, we will be doing Rad Red if we get to 3,000 subs by the end of the year. So if you want to see me suffer, get the word out to the friends. Get the word out to the friends. Get that sub count to 3K. That nice, clean, round 3K. Radical Red. It's a very, very, very difficult ROM hack that someone made of Fire Red, Leaf Green that uses modern game mechanics and has a lot of fan Pokemon as well as Megas and like Z moves and stuff. It's basically the like archetypical hardest like Pokemon game, fan game. Basically, ROM hack is when someone takes an existing like Pokemon game and they heavily modify it. So think of it like a fan game that is built off of an existing game. Whereas, like, a fan game proper is from the ground up, a game that was built from scratch by a fan. Granted, the two terms are basically interchangeable. Like, they mean the same thing to most people, but there is a specific difference with them. Yeah, Torchic was my first starter. Really? Torchic was my brother's first starter as well in, Generation 3. My brother, though, was always a Charizard guy. What about Pokemon Quetzal? I think I've heard of the game, but again, I don't play fan games. Why has the stream been at 3? That's because tonight at the normal stream time, I am going to be on voice call with my dad. So, stream got moved earlier because I'm not going to be able to stream later in the day. That's sort of an every Tuesday sort of thing, where I can't stream at the normal time. So we have to move it earlier into the day. And also, CARBINK is a forehead. CARBINK is an actual forehead. There we go. Marsham's sprite's goofy, but the model is ugly. Can you send me a picture of what you mean by that, Mudkip? Because I actually don't remember what Marshtomp's sprite or model looks like. Because I was never really a Gen 3 guy. My first game was Gen 4. And I never played Hoenn until I played Alpha Sapphire, not Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, but I only played Alpha Sapphire. I Swampert. First game to play. I'm surprised to hear someone hates Swampert. Like, Gen 3 is probably the only gen of starters where none of them are, like, super standouts. Because in every region, whereas, like, I don't have strong opinions here either way on them, like, I don't love them, I don't hate them, there's only one... There's only 2 generations where if I were to run through my top 10 favorite Pokemon from that generation, any of the starters or only one of the starters would possibly, actually none of the starters would appear on either of those lists. And those are Gen 3 and Gen 6. I don't personally care much for the Generation 3 starters. Like, I like Sceptile, but there's a lot of other Pokemon from Gen 3 that I just really, really, really love. and I'm not a big fan of the Kalos starters. So, like, those are the only 2 gens where, like, none of the stars would really reach the top then. Okay. Professor Birch is the Hoenn game, so Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire is where Birch is from. Fun fact about Professor Birch in the anime. In the English dub, he has the same voice as Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! So now, anytime you watch the anime and Professor Birch is in there, you will be unable to not hear, I summon the Dark Magician. But you will not be able to hear that. I'm gonna lie, I love Gen 5. Yeah, I do like Gen 5 more than Generation 3, but a large part of that is I didn't grow up with Gen 3. I don't really have a strong attachment to Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. Even Gen 4, I don't really have a strong attachment to. Despite being my first game, I don't really remember it that well. Gen 5 is one that I have, like, my strongest attachment to. The second strongest would be Alola, so Gen 7, with Ultra and Ultra Moon. But yeah, it's a bit of an interesting thing. Said the Game Freak only added 1 Mega Pokemon for Unova. Well, you gotta remember, Jess, at the time that Megas were introduced, Game Freak was kind of doing a lot to almost suppress Gen 5's existence in, like, well, not suppress, but, like, not really acknowledge Gen 5 in Unova large scale in media. They pretty much didn't feature them in the anime for a long time, and it wasn't really until, like, a good way through Generation 6 that they started putting Unova stuff back in things like the anime in a semi-prominent capacity. That's why the only Mega we got from Generation 5 was Audino. They kind of actively wanted to downplay the existence of Unova in all media because of how badly Unova actually sold. That was my first game. I did not steal it from my brother. Nice. Yeah, it's very difficult to overstate how badly Gen 5 actually sold relative to all of the other games. Like, there are Pokemon spin-off games that sold comparable to Gen 5. And the spin-off games sell, like, single-digit millions. They do not sell very well compared to mainline games. Speaking of Unova, which legendary Pokemon would you pick? Mushroom. Hard pick. I like Zekram's design more, but Reshiram was the favorite Pokemon of a friend of mine that moved away and I no longer see anymore. So that's actually a difficult toss-up for me. I would probably say probably Reshiram. Because I actually like using Reshiram in battles more than Zekrom. And that's because Reshiram just got a better move pool. Dan Green. Yeah, the original competitive team that I ran back in Sword and Shield when I had restricteds used was actually Reshiram and Groudon. Before I saw the light, pun intended, and began using Calyrex Shadow Rider and Charizard. So Reshiram does have a place on that team, but yeah, I like Zekrom a lot, but Reshiram is one that I have a bit more personal experience with, I guess you could say. Also, funny story about Reshiram. When we were shiny hunting Reshiram, I literally did one Dynamax adventure of Reshiram off screen, and that was the Reshiram Dynamax adventure. We got the shiny. Yeah, that was not fun. Try more than fun. Also, Reshiram is literally the Blue Eyes White Dragon. White Dragon, Blue Eyes. If you just switch the typings of Zekrom being Electric Dragon to being Fire Dragon and switch Reshiram from Fire Dragon to Electric Dragon, it's literally the Blue Eyes White Dragon and the Red Eyes Black Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Literally that. And I don't hate that. Because I do enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Not gonna lie, I miss Reshiram because I traded it. Oh, no. Well, if it is any consolation, at the very least, when the legendary hunting method is released in Scarlet Violet, you'll be able to get another Reshiram. Oh, look, it's Glamora. Glamora's a forehead. Glamora, more like Fedora, because you're a forehead. Not much space. Let's see if like this works in here with the Glamora. I want to see if this works. I don't think it will work, but I just want to test. Kill the Glamora. Which is the goal. We will. Yeah. It's not working. Okay. I wondered if because the Glamora was here, it would, like, static respawn everything else and force them to respawn in. It does not. So that was a not good play. But yeah, we are going to go knock the Glamora out. I guess this could be a good spot to shiny hunt for Yanma. You don't need to do that at some point. But yeah, this is a bit of an awkward hunting method for this thing. But it is the goal. We're gonna go knock out that Glamora right frickin' now. Right hecking now. Fine, Glamora. If you wish for oblivion, I will grant you that. Goodbye. What's up, Blacephalon? Ultra Beast. I like Blacephalon. Blacephalon. Literally, its name in like Japanese is Head Go Boom. I freaking love Blacephalon. It's silly. Again, that's one of my favorite things about a lot of Pokemon. They don't need to be good. They just need to be silly. Great Game Freak will add Ultra Beasts. They're going to be adding the Ultra Beasts. They will be adding in all of the Ultra Beasts because they're like legendaries. I feel going forward, they're never going to make a gen or make a game where they are not present because of competitive reasons. It's for the same reason I don't think that they're ever going to not make a game where, like, Incineroar is not a part of it. It's too important. No, the Ultra Beasts are not Mythicals. Mythicals are Pokemon that are exclusive to things like special events. So things like Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Pokemon that were given away as specifically like Wi-Fi distributions. Or were like Arceus, where you need to get a special item from a Wi-Fi distribution and then you can get the Pokemon. I'm here again, shiny. Hello there, Timmy B. How are you doing? We already did get one shiny, which was a full odds shiny Slugma, but how are you doing, Timmy? Ultra Beast? Yes. The Ultra Beasts are their own category of Pokemon. Mythicals, Ultra Beasts, Paradox Pokemon, and Legendaries, they are all their own separate classes. They're not, like, subsets of each other. They are all, like, distinct and separate things. The only exceptions is technically Miraidon and Koraidon are both Paradox Pokemon and Legendaries. So it's like, unless otherwise stated, all of them are separate things. I also miss my Ultra Beast Blacephalon, because in Shield is waiting for Game Freak to add to Scarlet. Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to be adding it. Like with all the Legendaries, I don't think there's ever going to be a game where, by the latest point in its lifespan, they don't have in the Legendaries, or all the Legendaries. Mythicals, I can potentially see them not including every Mythical in all of the games going forward. The reason for that being Mythicals are actually tournament banned officially, so they're not really losing anything there. But things like the Ultra Beast and the Legendaries are too important to really restrict in the same capacity. Thank you, Timmy. So, how goes your planning for Sly Guy? For those who don't know, Timmy B, as well as myself and several other YouTubers, are in a thing called the Elite Battle League. And we have qualified for the playoffs. I have so far been the only one undefeated thus far in the league. And Timmy and Sly are actually having a rematch. The first time, Timmy was defeated by Sly Guy, but now Timmy's come back with vengeance. Also, non-existent. Doing great, if great also means non-existent. Oh boy. Yeah, I've been starting some of my prepping for Gamer Views rematch, because I'm actually going to be rematching Gamer Views with his team, the Detroit Luxrays. And I'm really interested to see who wins between Mike the Quick and NateTube. Because I'll be real, I'm a little worried about Jakey's team. Jakey scares me. How awesome... Actually, no, that I was going to say that can't be possible. I was going to say, how awesome would it be if the entire semi-final battles were all four of us from the Soul Link, but then I remembered right, you and Sly are facing each other in the quarterfinals, so it can't be that. I got the DLC, my friends have not. My friend's favorite Pokemon is Torracat, and I want to trade him one with those. Yes, all of the starters will be in the DLC. They specifically announced all of them would be and, like, showed all of them in-game. So, yes, they will all be there. Yeah. I honestly, when they didn't have all the starters in Sword and Shield, with its DLCs, I knew, okay, they're going to catch flack for that. And going forward, there will never be a game that does not include every single starter, unless it is a game like Legends Arceus, where it's basically a tech demo. Yeah, we've seen that they're coming. I mean, Incineroar is one of those Pokemon that I don't think is ever going to not be in a game. Incineroar is just too valuable competitively. It is literally a Pokemon that can terrify legendaries. Like, in VGC, Incineroar was one of the few Pokemon that could tame Zacian. Crowned Sword Zacian was slightly afraid of Incineroar, because in doubles you have two Pokemon out in the field, and you can just basically keep the thing switching in and out like a revolving door of Intimidate. But that's in doubles. Working, chilling. Nice. Torracat is also strong. No, Torracat is not good in VGC. Very few not fully evolved Pokemon are good in VGC. The one big one, well, technically sort of two big ones that are good in VGC were Dusclops, because Eviolite Dusclops is freaking unholy levels of bulk, and the other one was kind of Clefairy. Also Porygon-Z. Porygon-Z is for much the same reason as Dusclops, but the Clefairy is because of the ability Friend Guard, where Clefairy gives a defense boost to its ally when in battle, and you just build, like, max HP, maxed mix bulk defenses, and then, like, Endure, Helping Hand, Protect, and it's literally just there to do nothing other than exist to add attack on bulk. But it's fairly niche, because Clefairy itself is still incredibly frail. You know, even though it does have a Violite, it doesn't really help too much because it's not very bulky as it is. After release of Scarlet Violet, Game Freak didn't add all the legendaries to the game because of accumulators. No, they didn't add them all in with Sword and Shield DLC either. It took until the second part of the DLC for them to add in the rest of the legendaries, because that's when they were available in-game. They did a sort of slow rollout of legendaries with a few of them being available in the Isle of Armor, but when the Crown Tundra came out, that's when all the rest of them came out. So it's not a thing of too many legendaries, it's just they do a gradual rollout. So I believe at this point there's something like 90-something legendaries. So I remember back in Generation 7, it was 84 legendaries. I got a question. How many were there? Yeah, I actually don't know how many legendaries there actually are. I would say by this point we are in the 90s, maybe into the 100, maybe like above 100. But if it's above 100, it's like maybe 101. Because the Paradoxes, Ultra Beasts, and Mythicals do not count towards legendaries. Which, thinking about it now, that 84 number may be including Mythicals and Ultra Beasts. Because people generally lump them together when they are technically not. 84 legendaries, everyone got them all. Well, again, that was back in Generation 7. That's not today. Actually, let me go check that. Dynamax Adventures Legendaries. Because I can actually go do that. Dynamax Adventures Legendaries. There we go. Legendary Pokemon. I can go to Cerebi. Like I could get that number. Well, again, I could just go to Legendaries on Bulbapedia. Legendary Pokemon. Bulbapedia. I could go to Bulbapedia for that, because Bulbapedia generally compiles stuff well. Legendary Pokemon. Overview. Legendary Pokemon, interactable things. Wait, really? They don't actually have... Really? They don't actually have the number. Oh, there we go. Of the 1,022 legendary Pokemon species, 71. Okay, so that means that number that they were including back with Generation 7, that was including Ultra Beasts and Mythicals. As of right now, exclusively just legendaries, so not including Mythicals and Ultra Beasts and Paradoxes, it's just 71. Which is better, Dynamax or Dynamax? Competitively, Dynamaxing was actually better in most cases. There were very few G-Maxes that were actually better than the Dynamaxing. Would it be cool if they added every legendary they didn't have in Sword Shield? Well, every legendary that wasn't in Sword and Shield is exclusive to Scarlet Violet. Except for Enamorus. So all of the legendaries that weren't in Sword and Shield are already in the game. Because they were either... Because they all did not exist back in Sword and Shield. They added everything they didn't have in Shield. I hate fighting Elisa. Skill issue, Roost! What are we even using, Roost? What is your team? But yeah, every legendary Pokemon that existed at the time of Generation 8, all of them were in Generation Sword and Shield. That, because Enamorus didn't exist until after, because of course, Legend Arceus. And then Koraidon, and then the Ruins legendaries, as well as Terapagos, the Loyal 3, and Ogerpon did not exist back in Generation 8, so they couldn't exist in a generation before they existed. Legendary I hate the most is Enamorus. Really? What is the name of the Enamorus? It's... Admittedly, it was a legendary that was introduced in Legends Arceus. It's the fourth of the Unova Genies. So you know how there is Landorus, Tornadus, Thundurus, and now there's Enamorus. Each of them correspond to the four cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west. Those are the only female member of the forces of nature. Yeah. It is fairy flying, yeah. Amusingly, I think Enamorus only gets one flying type move. And I think it is just fly. It doesn't get Air Slash, it doesn't even get Hurricane. Yeah. That is the one big weakness that the forces of nature have, just consistently. They just don't learn flying type moves. Like, Landorus gets fly. I think only Tornadus gets, like, Air Slash, Hurricane, and well, now it gets Bleak Wind Storm. But Bleak Wind Storm is literally its signature move, so that makes sense. I think the only flying-type move Thundurus gets is, like, Acrobatics. If that. Like, maybe Aerial. Like, they just straight up do not learn flying moves. Can you picnic recently? No. You cannot... you cannot picnic reset inside of the cave because they just don't respawn in. It's too close. But actually, I want to go see the freaking move that they learn. Tornadus. I want to see what these things get. Well, yeah, that's offensively. I'm talking about, like, that's status moves. I look at just offensive moves, because status moves, you don't attack with status moves. But yeah, just fly. It's, yeah. Yo! No! 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 We lost that CARBINK. We can't get back up. Yeah, we just straight up cannot get back up. Wait, what? Wait, no! We didn't lose it! We didn't lose the CARBINK! It followed us down! Oh. CARBINK, you forehead! I am gonna need to take, like, 5 minutes. Oh, you're definitely quirky. You're definitely freaking quirky right there. Strongly defined. Yeah, you're definitely. Oh, that is a heckin' short right there. Now you need is a second CARBINK 12 Nancy. It doesn't evolve, Alex. CARBINK doesn't evolve. I'm saving. I don't care how many times I mean. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, everything, share out, clip that and send it to everyone you know. Holy crap. That almost gave me a heart attack right there. Oh my gosh. I just... CARBINK doesn't even... Yeah, it doesn't evolve. CARBINK is just a forehead. CARBINK's just a lonely forehead. You might beat Alessa, it's still saying some crap. That you got it. Sheer heart attack. Yes, it's time for that. That was a thing. That was a heckin'. Electric type gym leader in Generation 5. Oh, man. That was certainly something. I mean, I guess now we're just gonna look for the Cleffa. Because, like, we can just look for Cleffa now. Clem and Clefairy. That was insane, exactly. But yeah, don't forget, you know, share that out, guys. Like, clip that, send it to your friends, tell your friends about the insanity what just happened. Can you not really picnic reset in here? Why can you not reset? What the freak? I have picnic reset in smaller areas than this before. Unless they just hard restrict, you can't do it in here at all because, like, it's just the room is coded to not have that. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But that was a heckin' thing. Oh, Hydro Pump. Wait, did I never pick up a Hydro Pump TM at all throughout the entire course of the game? Huh. I said Jada Pizza Crime. Oh, no. No, no pizza crimes. Okay, so I guess now we've discovered the secret of getting shinies today. And that is, let's make fun of the forces of nature in Unova. And their lack of good moves. So yeah, so Tornadus, Gust, Air Cutter, Air Slash, Hurricane, and Blue. Okay, also Acrobatics. So, at the very least, also Fly. So at the very least, Tornadus gets actual flying moves. Alright, Tornadus at least get flying moves. Alright, you're not a complete forehead. But let's see what Thunderous gets for its flying moves. Uproar. Guess that's... Alright, I guess I never made an Uproar TM either. So landed, okay. I guess now we just basically keep jumping down that cave and look for shiny Clefairy family. Yeah. Thunderous. Learns no flying moves by level. Acrobatics. Oh, you get Fly. Gets Fly. And that's it. Jeez, these moves. Jeez, freaking Force of Nature. You call the Force of Nature and you're flying up, but you get no flying moves. Landorus, aka Blandorus. Landorus the Blandorus. So yeah, we're just gonna keep jumping down this cave until we keep finding until we find more shinies. Unless it responds soon. I think it's cursed to ignoring it. Alright, Meta, we gotta do more turf war. I need to get gear for the small fry amiibo. Get the gear from the small fry. Alright, fine, I'll do that. Later. So now let's make fun of Landorus. Alex, I know you love making fun of Landorus. So let's make fun of Landorus's lack of flying type moves. Gets nothing by level. Only flying moves Lando Face gets. Doesn't even get acrobatics, only gets fly. Sad boys moment. Sad boys moment. And Enamorous just gets frickin' fly. Hey, Christopher Kitterman, you just missed the absolute greatest shiny CARBINK reaction of all time, where we almost lost it, and we recovered. Lando T got no flying moves in Zephyrs. Glasgow got dual wing beat justice. I mean, Glasgow always had acrobatics. I feel like at that point you just go fling your Toxic Orb, and then you just go acrobatics, go burr. But, I mean, yeah, that math checks out. I will say, it's still a plan to get somebody locked. Not a good thing to do, Blarp. That is very much not an okay thing to do. Yeah, but now it doesn't mean... I would still say Fling would be better, because Acrobatics is a significantly more powerful move than Dual Wing Beat. I mean, you know, it's functionally 80 base power versus, you know, 110. I guess it really depends on what are the damage ranges you're looking at when it comes to Gliscor attacking stuff. You know, does Gliscor... Like, what is Gliscor's damage ranges on stuff? But then you're also gambling with those miss odds. Jump into the water. Into the garbage chute, flyboy. No Clefairy. Or Cleffa. Silly airdrop prank. I don't intend that to do. Oh, we just keep flying. So yeah, we can just keep flying in and out of the base. I do like that you can fly even if you're inside of the caves. Does Gliscor get toxic still, or did it lose toxic? Because I don't know what Pokemon still retain. I wouldn't say toxic is my least favorite move. I'd say probably it's my 5th least favorite move. But did it retain toxic? Because at that point, it's like, okay, well, you don't need toxic for that. Does it still get Roost? Or no, does it not get Roost anymore? I wrote a 31 sentence describing Yoshikage Kira to Kira himself. Yoshikage. JoJo reference. I heard a JoJo reference was being made. JoJo. JoJo. Wait. Yo! So I can just do that to despawn everything, then respawn everything. Okay. I can vibe with that. I can vibe. I just have to get out of the water quick enough. Everything's a JoJo reference. Breathing. Breathing's a JoJo reference. Water. Water is a JoJo. Oh, dang, it's not working now. Okay. That's okay. Hey, Meta. Yes, you missed the shiny CARBINK. You missed the greatest shiny CARBINK reaction of all time. I'll be back in 1 second. Just gotta unlock the door for my brother. There we go. Cannot waste even a single second of my shiny sandwich. Chair stream. Meta's proof is the definition of spoon-fed once again. I'm not spoon-fed. I am not spoon-fed, Mr. Roost, Mr. Chicken Man. Bold words from the Chicken Man himself. I mean, that was a fantastic thing. But yeah, today's been good. Today's been pretty good. Yeah. 3 minutes up. Yeah, we don't have too much longer left on the sandwich. But when we finish this, here's the bad shiny hunter. They're always spoon-fed. Ha! But yeah, when we finish this sandwich, we are going to start looking for coughing once again. Because I want to get the coughing shiny hunt finished. And, I mean, the good thing is, when we make that, we have to make a poison sandwich. And once we do that, then I can just go looking for Salandit. Which, thankfully, I don't need a female shiny Salandit, because I already have a shiny Salazzle. So I am A-okay on that front. CARBINK was the most spoon-fed thing I've seen. I had to watch my sister feed daughter baby food for a week. No, because I almost lost the CARBINK. The CARBINK decided to come back. Remember, I am the one who rocks. I am the rock nerd. I am the geologist. I am the geology nerd. I am the one who does. I am the one who rocks. Waiting to post back. Post. Hello, Siamese Cat. Welcome in. Hope you are doing well. I don't know when I'm going to be posting that CARBINK reaction, but I'll probably do it as both a short and a longer video. Like, you know, when I say longer, I mean like maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. You should have lost it. That's the point I'm making. CARBINK fed itself to unspoon. I mean, I've seen other things like that where people have gotten a shiny, and the shiny fell off the cliff, and they jumped off the cliff to follow the shiny so it didn't despawn. So there's other instances of that having happened. Oh no, Primal Lotad messaged me. Me out, please. You had no comeback. You're correct on that, Roost. I did have no comeback. You are correct. But also, I did as Mudkip asked. Because Mudkip amuses me. Doesn't make it any less fun. Mr. Drew, Charlie Brown, with Spoopy understand. Oh, that'd be funny. That would be amusing. Fear the small fry amiibo. I'm not afraid of the small fry amiibo. I literally eat fish for dinner. They are literally a snack. So as revenge, favor, can I do time Mudkip out? Oh, that is a tempting proposition right there, Roast. That is tempting, but also tempting, but also funny. Oh wait, you get other poison types in here as well. I'm gonna say yes to that request. I'm gonna say yes to that request, Roost. Josuke! Oi, Josuke! Alright, so that done. We can now go back to looking for Weezing. Which means I do need to get my Golduck out of my PC, just in the event stuff and things happen. We have Golduck. Boxes. Shiny boxes. You go there. You go front of the party. Save the game. There we go. How does it feel? How does it feel? Oh no, Mudkip's now messaging. Oh, I'm not scared at all, Mudkip. I'm not scared. I don't fear you. Don't fear the Reaper. No do the wind, nor the sun, or the rain. Now I really want to go listen to Blue Oyster Cult again. Also, side note. Anyone else seen, like, the Modern Warfare 3 trailer where it has Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult, but, like, well, the original song is by Blue Oyster Cult, but, like, in that way that the MW3 trailer is? I want to find, like, a full version of that song, because, like, I love the way that they do that for that song, for that trailer. Nice. Like how, Call of Duty Cold War had, Blue Moon. Or Blue Monday or something like that. No, you know, I think it was Blue Moon. I just saw the one today. Till I collect. I have not seen that one. I've only seen the one that has Don't Fear the Reaper, and it's like they're going into a submarine or something like that. Also, I've actually never played any of the Modern Warfare games. The only COD games I have played were the Black Ops series. But I've heard good things about the Modern Warfare series. When I mostly played for zombies. And I never played any of that Advanced Warfare Exo-Zombies bullshit. Exo-Zombies wasn't a bad idea. It's interesting. It just wasn't done. It was a good idea, they just didn't implement it well. Which I would say is more a thing of Sledgehammer not doing it right. I hated Advanced Warfare. Like, I've heard not good things about Advanced Warfare, but that's mostly because the writing was not good. Like, the idea of exo-zombies, I think, could have been, like, if Treyarch handled exo-zombies, I feel it would have been better. Someone said that Flashbang, he was a favorite Olympic sport. Oh my god. I don't even think I want to know what the context of that quote was in. But yeah, I was like, because I don't know, like, Exo-Zombies I feel like had some potential. They just didn't do it right. Which, kind of problem. And that whole, like, zombies in Spaceland nonsense, like, what is that? And then Treyarch ran their own zombies into the ground. Just too futuristic. In multiplayer, like, you could build a stealth ninja class with a jetpack and a knife. Oh my gosh, what is that nonsense? I'm not a goblin, Mudkip, that's Rosie. It's like, that's just way too much right there. It's like, I know that in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, there was, like, one of the specialists had, like, the stealth camo that they could use, but, like, that was just, like, it was, like, 30 seconds of cloaking, and the second you attack, your cloak goes away. So it's, like, it wasn't permanent stealth. It was, like, you could only use it once every, like, a couple of minutes, and that was if you got enough score to activate it. I was okay with that. Fourth is Flashbang Bears. Let's go. Give my primary, secondaries, a few grenades, a few perks. Let's go. Yeah, for me, it's just like boots on the ground. Classic COD is multiplayer. Like that. That is like what I feel like the COD multiplayer should be. Is just that. Not you got power slide, secondary thrust jump for a double jump, and like all these like the specialist weapons. I don't think was terrible because like they were interesting. But some of them were definitely did not. You didn't need Miss Wall hacks, or you didn't need the frickin' bow and arrow with explosive tips, explosive tipped arrows. However, the robot with the death machine on its arm, that was cool. The robot with the death machine, that was okay because the death machine is. I like the minigun was fun. Beavers are damn goblins. Ha. One of my favorite things about Black Ops 3 was if you had the death machine on Dreisendrach, it would cause the Panzer Soldat to just ragdoll, and you'd have just this zombie in a giant robot suit of armor just frickin' flailing all about with the death machine, and it was frickin' hilarious. And then, because you could also go to, like, the low-gravity area with this giant minigun and just wall run with a giant minigun. It would just, that's why I love zombies. It's just so insane open. Yo! Shiny coughing! And hopefully it doesn't go Memento Kaboom, because I know these things have Memento and self-destruction. So get back here, you absolute forehead gas bag. Took me 3 water ground moves and only cost me all of my sanity. Wait, this one does not have neutralize gas. This is levitate, so this it can only hit with Memento. Who allows that moveset? Nice first ball catch. All right, coughing's done. Forehead coughing is now completed. Actual forehead is now done. Doesn't have any marks. I don't think I'm going to go for Shiny Galarian and Shiny Cantonian Weezing family. The way I've been doing the Living Shiny decks is pretty much just its dex entry. So, Clodsire and Quagsire are 2 separate entries, like, as in, like, the different Pokedex numbers. But Wooper and Paldean Wooper are the same dex number. If we have, like, time, I will go back and do the other ones, like, to round out. But until then, we're probably going to be sticking with that. Now we look for Salandit. Because I need a Salandit. I don't need Salazzle. It would honestly be just absolute peak if I get a freaking shiny Salazzle, a shiny female Salandit. Even if I don't need it. But we're not holding out hope for that. That would be very spoon-fed of me. And I know what shiny Salandit looks like. It sticks out like a sore thumb. So we are going to be winning. We are absolutely winning. Super Fang. Was that a new TM that they added in the Teal Mask, or was that in the base game? Shake that salad like your mom as a baby. That is messed up. That's a thing. No, big Nick. Big Nick. Meeting vertical tortilla chip. I didn't commit toaster bath. Who loves that movie? Yeah, it's... Sometimes shinies... This is the day of the shinies actually not being jerks to me. So, we are good. It is all good in the neighborhood, you could say. Honestly, next season of the EBL, I may pick Salazzle as one of my Pokemon selections. Because it's got an... I mean, its typing is a bit frail. However, it does get some pretty heckin' good moves. You know, Salazzle is also fairly good for that. Plus, for Hisuian Decidueye, it's actually a fairly decent option. Okay, bye-bye, bro. Fang was in the base game because you could battle Hassel with them. Okay. Well, I mean, was it a TM in the base game? Because I know they added in a couple of TMs in the Teal Mask, but it may have been a TM in the base game. Because I never got a Hydro Pump TM in the base game. We literally found the Hydro Pump TM for the first time, like, as we were shiny hunting. So I would not be entirely shocked if it was in the base game and I just didn't notice. Timburton? So you guys will be hunting shiny Salandit for the rest of the stream. Would I be okay with? I could vibe with that. What's up, smooth brain man? Nothing much, Amazon. I'm doing very well. Yeah, I picked a lot of good moves in DLC shot that I didn't have. Yeah, I guess maybe it was just I didn't end up using TMs. Some of the moves that I did find for TMs, they're TM that I don't teach. Like, I don't use moves like Hydro Pump. I don't use Hydro Pump mostly because my water types I use are both physical attackers. Super Fang's a move I don't really use. So I guess it really could have just been I didn't encounter these moves because I didn't really need them, or I learned them by level up and have to go find them. I had COVID. Oh, I had that. I actually had COVID actually almost exactly a year ago myself. If you could pull off Substitute Salazzle, it's Sweep City. I mean, who knows? With Terastallizing, there's a lot of options open. That's the thing about Season 7 of the EBL I'm looking forward to the most, is with Terastallizing, so many Pokemon that were, I would say, borderline are now viable, and some Pokemon that were borderline, some Pokemon that were, like, viable before, but, like, weren't fantastic, are now, okay, these things can actually do, like, some work. Like, I would never have picked a Dragapult before, like, maybe I would have picked a Dragapult in the Dynamax format, but then I don't want to burn my Dynamax on Dragapult. But with it now being able to Terra directly into Ghost and get, you know, a really strong physical stab Terra Blast Ghost, okay, that's something. I like this. Let's see where this goes. You know, I like that. And even then, Jakey managed to do a lot of great stuff with frickin' Phantom Force. You know, plus now a lot of Pokemon that get, like, really good setup moves can use a good defensive Terastalize to survive a turn, to then set up that setup move, and then just go absolutely head-chopping machine mode later. But, I mean, also imagine, Terastalize Lugia. Well, then again, that could potentially not be a good thing for Lugia, because you wouldn't... You'd have to eat the move anyway, and then Moses Yell would get shattered. Aw, poor Bubble. It's nice, too, because you get... Yeah, you can get rid of quad weaknesses, and you preserve the benefits of those quad weaknesses normally, and you get rid of the negatives. Same with Ice types. Like, you can now have a stab Ice type user that has all the benefits of an Ice type, but none of the downsides. There is specifically one Ice type I am very much thinking about picking up for my team, and if I can get that, I think it's gonna be not GG, no re, but it's gonna be like, this is cooking with gas. We are cooking with gas. Is that bad? Yes, I would say that is bad. Possibly Lurantis, Mudkip. Possibly. Possibly. I mean, plus also with Ice type now getting a defense boost in Snow, it makes a lot of other Ice types viable now. Like, I feel one of the first non-Paradox picks is going to be Alola Ninetales. Because it's got Nasty Plot, it's got Snow, it's got Aurora Veil, it's got Freeze Dry, it's got a lot of good tech. Well, actually, Abercrombie, it is hilarious you say that. Because we actually straight up do not need shiny female Salandit. We straight up just don't need it. We just need a Salandit. We got that Salazzle in Dynamax Adventures, which we were not live when we got that. That was when I was still at Penn State doing the Penn State Pokemon Challenge prep, and I needed to get my shiny Katana. That was actually on the same day I got that shiny, Kartana. I know the Ice type. Yes, exactly. Cryogano. Factually accurate, Mr. Timmy B. Factually accurate. I have not been lucky with shiny Ninetales. Been it since it was yikes, Gabriel Vasquez. That is rare. We got 2 shiny Vulpix when we got an outbreak, but it was a tricky outbreak because it was on the side of a cliff. But I feel you on that. How is everyone's day going today? Hope everyone is doing very well. I know some people hunt for their Salazzle by trying to get a Salazzle outbreak, and then hunting that because, again, it's forced into always being female with that way. Wait, is that... No, that's just the light reflecting off it in a weird way. But yeah, I feel you on that with a few shiny hunts. The worst sandwich shiny hunt I have ever had was my shiny Carcadet family. That was 10 sandwiches minimum before I finally got my shiny on that one. That outbreak was cursed. Actually, it wasn't even an outbreak. That was just a cursed shiny hunt. Finally ended up getting it, but dang, it was cursed. We already got the coughing. We got the coughing, and I would say... Yeah, we got the coughing inside of probably 10 minutes. So, the coughing family is completely finished for us. Again, when we finish the living shiny decks, I may go and hunt for a shiny Galarian Weezing. But for me, I consider Weezing proper and Galarian Weezing to be the same thing because it's the same dex number. They're not treated as two separate species. Like, say, like Berserker and Persian are two separate species. They have two separate dex entries. So two separate dex numbers. Which is, like, how I operate with the living shiny decks. That's why with, like, Tauros, it's... If I have one shiny Tauros, I don't need all 4 versions. But if we do end up finishing the entire shiny decks, you know, relatively early, I will go back and I will go hunt for those as well. How did it go, though? It did not. First ball, through, catch. So it did not commit exit game. It did not, Alt F5? Alt F4, I think? Yeah. It did not game end itself. It was still here. It did not use Memento or Self-Control, which was good. But, I mean, we saved in front of it anyway, so it wouldn't have even mattered. I mean, well, okay, it would have mattered, because that way I wouldn't be able to continue shiny hunting Salazzle. But, it was good. Favorite Tapu? That's a good question. Probably Finny. Probably Finny. It's kind of a tie between Finny and Lele, and I kind of, like, will flip-flop on the two of them, depending. But, well, mostly that's because, like, I don't really care for Tapu Koko, because I like my glass cannons, and it doesn't do, like, the damage that... It doesn't hit as hard as I would like it to, and then Tapu Bulu just causes me physical pain. It doesn't get play rough. All it needed was play rough. And they didn't give it play rough. It could have had done so much. And then then they made Rillaboom. Like, I feel that's more... I feel it's like it's more so that Rillaboom is basically just better... Rillaboom is just better Tapu Bulu, and that has a better typing and just a better move pool all around this. Bulu doesn't even get Grassy Glide. Like, there was so much potential for this thing and just got nothing. I wonder if in Generation 9 they will actually give it play rough. Because people said the same thing about Zamazenta needs body press, or Zamazenta should have body press, and then they gave Zamazenta body press. So, I think it's possible they could give it play rough this gen. I think that the reason they didn't do it was they were worried about it being too strong, because it is worth mentioning, a lot of Generation 7, the Pokemon were made in reaction to how aggressive the sweepers of Gen 6 were. That's why Alola is very slow and tanky for the most part, and why the, like, aggressive sweepers that exist in Generation 7 are extremely few and far between. Most Alola Pokemon are generally on the slow side and on the tanky side, because back in Generation 6, when they introduced Megas, like, everything was super fast, super aggressive, and it was basically one-shot city. So, when they made Alola, they tried to make stuff that wasn't as sweepy, and stuff that could try to counter those sweepers. Which is one of the reasons why Tapu Koko's special attack is only 95. when its physical attack is 115. Hello, Ash. Welcome back. And the reason why I'm hoping that they will actually give Tapu Bulu play rough this gen is they've done a lot of changes. They have adjusted a number of legendaries' stats in nerfing certain ones. They nerfed the ruined legendaries. They nerfed Zacian. They nerfed Zamazenta a little bit. They nerfed Cresselia. And they buffed a number of other Pokemon. They gave Empoleon competitive over Defiant. They gave Wind Rider to Shiftry. Because I think after they saw the positive response that people gave to them nerfing Aegislash back in Gen 8, which was the first time they directly nerfed the sets of Pokemon, was with the Aegislash. They saw how positive that reception was. They thought, maybe we should do this with more Pokemon. And then they did, and the reception to it has been incredibly positive. Because before, all they would do was buff Pokemon. They would give them a base stat increase of like a few points. Raichu received a 10-point stat bump in, I believe it was Generation 7, so Gen 6, it's basically like 100. In Gen 7, it became 110. Yeah, Gallade getting Sharpness, exactly. You know, Gallade had no other ability before Generation 9. Then they gave it Sharpness. And Sharpness doesn't make Gallade, like, this super overpowered thing. But it makes it, like, legitimately different from Medicham, which Medicham basically was just better in every way than Gallade. But now, Gallade's got Sharpness. Gallade's got more that it can do now. So I think what it was is they saw the positive reception that a direct nerf like that was, that it made them think the audience will be okay with retool off. Because I've been saying for the longest time, the best way to fix certain Pokemon, it's not give them an extra like 10 points here or 10 points there. That will fix a few of them. Like, you know, maybe some ice types. You know, give them an extra like 10 points in speed, or an extra 10 points in defensive stat, or both defensive stats, or an offensive stat. Like, yeah, okay, then now they're like a little bit better. But for some of them, it's just they need a top to bottom, like, they need a new ability. Like, Early Bird did Jack Squat on Shiftry. Defiant did Jack Squat on Empoleon. Now, competitive Empoleon. Okay, we can work with that. Wind Rider Shiftry. We can work with that, because it does get Tailwind. So, like, these are the changes that are good. And again, it shows that the devs are learning, which I think is the best part. That the devs are willing to go and change things. They're not going to be, like, not as, like, stuck in the ways they used to be of, we're not going to change anything, but they're aware you can't just nerf the big stuff, you need to make, you can't nerf the big stuff, you need to buff the small stuff. Which I like. You know, it's a step in the right direction. You know, is the best way. Even then, like, bringing back things like Knockoff, bringing back things like Toxic, and, like, nerfing Toxic by the amount of Pokemon that can now learn it. Again, that's good. You know, they saw that Tyranitar had fallen off pretty hard. Okay, we'll buff Tyranitar by giving it Knockoff. Like, the fact that they are paying... Well, what it does show is it shows they're actively paying attention to the community. Like, they're not basically just these monoliths sitting high up on their gaming thrones and just looking down on everything and, like, just not caring what was happening. they are actively paying attention to what is going on in the community, which is a very good sign. Because if they're paying attention to things like certain Pokemon not being good and needing to be buffed, and certain Pokemon are too strong and they need to be nerfed, and they are willing to listen, it shows they might be willing to listen on other big things, like maybe challenge mode, maybe bringing back the battle facilities, maybe bringing back, like, effort values on NPC teams. You know, we don't know. So, like, it's little steps that can potentially have a big cascade effect. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Come on, Scarlet. Little sparkle for me. It would still be hilarious if we get a freaking shiny female Scarlet from this entire fracas. I would freaking lose it with laughter. But I wasn't expecting to get one here from this one. We did get that shiny, we did get that shiny coffin. At least that quickly. And also, once again, we are going to be having the Hisuian Decidueye counter guide go out tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. I think you guys are going to be a bit surprised at all the options that are available for, like, beating the Hisuian Decidueye raids. Because we already know what moves Hisuian Decidueye is capable of learning. Like, Hisuian Decidueye has been in the game for literally months. We know all the moves it gets. So we can go and we can just plan around that. Shiny Slugma from Pogo yesterday. And two Shiny Onyx. Nice! Shiny Onyx is a Pokemon that I have a history with. It was the first Shiny I ever found, and I was playing Platinum, and it KO'd my entire team. So I didn't catch it. Someday I will do a Shiny Redemption hunt for that. Maybe not in Platinum proper, but probably Redemption Shiny Onyx hunt. I don't know, maybe someday. Maybe someday, potentially. By the way, the gray slug as far as... Nice! We actually got a shiny Slugma ourselves earlier on the stream. That's the first shiny we got today. I'm glad the doggo is doing better. The doggo is doing very well, I'm glad to hear. Yeah, I look forward to seeing... I'm wondering what all the changes in the Indigo Disc are going to be. Again, another, like, big thing that shows they were paying attention. They gave Torterra Shell Smash. Like, that was a pipe dream for people. Like, oh yeah, Torterra getting Shell Smash. That would be awesome, but they'll never give it that. And then they gave it Shell Smash. And it's terrifying. Because Shell Smash Torterra is faster than Dragapult. Yeah. Buddy is scarifying. Gray Slug. Yeah, I got a couple of plans. And looking forward to Season 7 of the rebuild. You're right, I don't actually need to schedule a match this week because I have this week off. I'm going to be looking forward to seeing what happens with the other contestants. It's going to be fun. I actually did find a Shiny Onyx in Pokemon Go, but I don't consider my Shinies from Go to be in the living Shiny Dex, with the exception of the Shiny Mew. So, but it's like, I have 3 Shiny Raikou. I don't consider those my Shiny Raikou for the living Shiny Dex, because I got those in Pokemon Go. I don't consider the Shiny Latios that. Which is the funny story about that Shiny Latios. So, the Shiny Latios. I was with one of my friends at Penn State. We were doing a bunch of Latios raids when Latios was out. and we both got a shiny Latios on, I think it was either the same raid, or we were doing multiple Latios raids, and he got his shiny Latios around the same time I got mine. So it was like, oh, we did one raid, I got my shiny, then we went to the next raid, which was like 2 minutes later, and then he got his shiny there, and both of them were just mediocre. And this was after Lucky Friends, like, after when you are best friends, you have a chance of getting a Lucky Friend with someone, and that is a guaranteed Lucky trade. So then we decided, okay, we'll wait until we get Lucky Friends, and then we'll mirror trade our Latios, because they were both, I think, like... I think one of my stats was a 13, and everything else was, like, either an 11 or a 10. They were both just bad, or it was just 12, 12, 12 flat. And we both said, they can't possibly get any worse. So we decided we waited until we would be Lucky Friends, and then we'd mirror trade them, and then we did. And both of us got shiny, perfect, Lucky Latios from that mirror trade. Now, we knew it was going to be a Lucky Latios anyway, but the fact that both of us got perfect from it was just fantastic. Nundos were blue. Nundos are actually incredibly rare. You can only get those from Wild Encounters with no weather boost. Not spoon-fed, Ash. Not spoon-fed. I'm not spoon-fed. I guess we'll probably save the shiny Salazzle hunt for another day. But this was good. This was a good haul. So we've been live for about 2 hours right now. We've been live for 2 hours. Well, 2 hours, 15 minutes. I have hatched all of my eggs that I have presently. And I don't really... I guess we can go... I guess we'll do another sandwich for shiny Salazzle. Salandit. Yeah, we can go with that. That's fun. Lieutenant Pikachu. No, Ash, remember. There's a plan for Pikachu. There's a plan for Pikachu. So don't forget Forehead. Forehead game mode. Yeah. Pick-a-pick. Pick-a-puck. But yeah, I think that what we're gonna go yeah, we're gonna go for another few things. We'll go for another sandwich. Oh, nice! Overly Sarcastic Podcast is playing Tears of the Kingdom. I love that. For those who don't know, I am a very big fan of the Overly Sarcastic Podcast's channel. I utterly love their videos. They're absolutely freaking hilarious. And Red is a fan of Zelda. And, like, so much that they literally have made, like, a few videos on the Zelda series. And it's great. And I'm probably gonna go watch some more OSP when I end off here and I'm doing, like, some shenanigans with other shenanigans. Or perhaps a fish run with Mudkip. And yes, Ash. Pick-a-pack. Are you Pika picking up what I'm Pika putting down? I think you are. Bye-bye, Abercrombie. Hello there, the goat. How are you doing? Hello there. How you doing? Bye-bye, Abercrombie. I haven't seen you in a while, Raphael. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. We doing good. nice. Happy early birthday. Got any special plans? Got any special plans for that? Mudkip lurk. Yes, Mudkip. Hey! Thank you for the subscribe, Wolfo. Thank you very much for that. That could be because of one of my shorts doing well. But if they're here, thank you very much for that. Tomorrow, one of my... Nice! Sounds fun. It's always fun when you have friends that have the birthdays, like, close to yours. Then again, then they always say, well, I'm older than you by this much time. Or was that just me? Wait, some of my former friends. Read former, because those are the people that in high school were absolute jackasses. The people that used to gaslight me. Hey, Wolfo, welcome in! Oh, the Shiny hunting is going fantastic, Wolfo. We had a near tragedy with our shiny CARBINK hunt. So, what happened was, in the Crystal Lake, there's that little, like, tube cave that you can jump down and you can go down, like, in the center cave. The shiny CARBINK was at the top of that. We jumped to try and land on, like, the ledge to encounter it. We bounced off the CARBINK and fell all the way down to the bottom of the cave. And I thought we lost the shiny CARBINK. But, by some freaking miracle, we, like, knocked the CARBINK off of, like, that ledge, and it fell down next to us. So, we got the shiny CARBINK after we almost lost it. Which, that freaking almost gave me a heart attack. And then we also got a shiny Slugma before the outbreak, like, while we were actually working on our KOs. And then we got a shiny Coughing. It was insane. Yeah, like, highly encourage it, Wolfo, to go back and, like, check out that reaction, because it was freaking insane. I'm probably gonna upload, like, the full thing as, like, a short video at some point. But yeah, it was crazy. It was a near disaster. I've been going for the Alola shinies. Nice. Which Alola shinies have you been going for? Oh, nice. So far, Vulpix. One of our viewers here is a very big fan of Alolan Vulpix. I also like Alola Vulpix. I'm so glad Alola Ninetales got, like, super buffed this gen when they changed Hail to Snow. That thing's gonna make Alola Ninetales just chef's kiss. Levels of terrifying. Because we are working on a living shiny dex. So we need to get every single Pokemon shiny hunted that is shiny huntable. And we actually don't need shiny Salazzle. Because I already have a shiny Salazzle that I got from Dynamax Adventures. So I just need a shiny Salandit, which... It would be freaking hilarious if I get a shiny female Salandit. Ninetales as a fully on speedy supporter. Yeah. Like, with it actually getting that defense boost, it makes it so much more effective as a support Pokemon. Because the only really not good stat that Alola Ninetales had was its physical defense was fairly low, and a lot of its weaknesses are types that are generally physical attackers. As in, like, the typings that it is weak to, the moves of those typings are generally physical. There we go. Words are hard. And now with that extra little bit in its, physical defense, it can now, like, survive those hits just even better. And with its speed, Aurora Veil, it's great. It's gonna be fantastic. Yeah, it also helps, like, I really love Alola Ninetales because I actually have a dog. And if I can... I know that picture frame is around here somewhere, but I don't remember where I actually put the freaking thing. But I have a dog. Is it here? No, it's not. I have a doggo, and it is a white, fluffy doggo that looks like an Arctic fox. It's called a Samoyed, and it's like... Looks a lot like Ninetales. Looks like a lot like a Alola Ninetales. Like, I like this thing. It reminds me of my Flufo dog. And I like it. I used to, when I used to play Pokemon Unite, Alola Ninetales was like my first Pokemon that I used in a large capacity. And then I went over to Duraludon, and then I went over to Trevenant. We went over to the tree. I've since not played Unite in probably a year, I think. Because it was when Mew came out. I think it was the last time I played Unite. Nice. Yeah. I mean, Alola Ninetales, I love how it's, like, an attacker. As in, like, its role is attacker. But people run Alola Ninetales as a support Pokemon. Because its moveset is generally more geared into support. Because there's actually a number of Pokemon that actually, in the main game, that are actually like that. There was a very significant stretch of time where people would run Salamence. Keep in mind, this is Salamence. One of the most hyper-aggressive aggro Pokemon in terms of pure stat line and in terms of pure move pool to ever exist. And people would run Salamence as bulky support. And it actually worked. Night of the Night is incredible. Yeah. Like, frickin' Dazzling Gleam for stuns, you've got Aurora Veil for adding bulk to your allies, or you've got, like, Icy Wind and Blizzard, or was it Avalanche? That they, like, put up that wall that traps things. It just got so much crowd control. Again, there's actually a trope for that. I'm a big fan of tvtropes.com, and I will periodically just go to tvtropes.com and just start reading the tropes pages. And I love it. And one of my favorite tropes that I just find funny is non-intended use. Well, now we got Gliscor back with Spikes. Is Gliscor in Unite now? Oh, cool. Yeah, I stopped Unite for a while, and I came back to Unite after I heard that Duraludon was in the game. Because I love Duraludon. I'm a very big fan of Godzilla, as you could probably tell. Oh, not Unite. Oh. It was Black Book. Ah. That makes sense, yeah. I'm a big fan of Godzilla. And Duraludon's basically Mechagodzilla, so it's like, big fan of this thing. Big fan of building face. And you'll also find that I tend to refer to things as thing or thing-y face. Like I refer to Loadhead as Lilypad face. Yeah, Scarlet Violet. Gliscor being back is going to be fun. One of our mods and one of my longtime friends, Alex, is a very big fan of Gliscor. I believe Gliscor is his favorite Pokemon. Hold on, I need to send you something from Bloons Tower Defense 6. I'm a big fan of Five Guys. Five Guys, super expensive for a burger place, but it is worth every penny. Insanely expensive, but dang good. Now, I could really go for a burger. Dang it, now I want a burger. I love burgers. Like, steak is good. Steak is awesome. Pasta. Love pasta. I'm Italian. But there is nothing that really quite motivates me like a burger. And I don't know why. Like, just burger. Probably gonna. I don't know. I don't know. That's okay. Is this gonna be one of like those all pathway maxed out things, Mudkip? Hold on, I need to send me something. Bloons Tower Defense 6. I gotta play Bloons Tower Defense 6 at some point. I love Bloons Tower Defense 5, And I love tower defense games. So, I would love to play that at some point. I still find it hilarious that, of all things, Call of Duty Zombies evolved from a tower defense game that the devs were just screwing around with. And then it just morphed into one of the main reasons why people would actually play Call of Duty. I mean, I play Call of Duty just for zombies. I love zombies mode. Well, I like Treyarch Zombies mode before they just ruined it with Black Ops 4. I mean, like, Black Ops 4 Zombies wasn't bad. It was just... I didn't like how they handled the Aether storyline, just terminating that unceremoniously. Oh no. Oh no, Mudkip. What is this? Wait. Oh my god, yes. Is that Godzilla? That's... Is that actually Godzilla? That is epic. If that's Godzilla, that's awesome. Shiny Hunting, White, Striped Basculin, and Scarlet Violet. I don't think it's that bad. I'll have to figure it out at some point, but I'll probably just do an Outbreak for that hunt. Because I only need the one. I could also just go back to Legends Arceus for that Basculin hunt. It's called Kaiju Pat. Nice. Yeah, if I need, I will go back to Legends to Shiny Hunt for that thing. But I will attempt to at least hunt it in this game. Because I remember when we found our Shiny Basculin, I think it was blue striped form, it stuck out pretty heavily. The skin for Pat, one of the heroes. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it still just looks like Godzilla, so I don't care if it's not called Godzilla. I am going to refer to it as such because Godzilla #1, baby. Hello there, Wolfheart. How are you doing? Welcome, man. Hope you're doing delightful. Pleasure to have you. And again, let's go. It is meant to, yeah, I feel it was meant to be Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla. Like, you guys can't see if there's a lot of Godzilla stuff in my room. I have, of course, that Godzilla figure. I have like 4 other Godzilla figures. I have the Mecha Godzilla figure. The box thing behind my head is like a glass box with painted glass with a bunch of Godzilla stuff on it. Got like 3 Godzilla posters floating around the room. With another one potentially coming soon. So it is very much Godzilla nerd. And we are going to be having... Eventually we're going to be playing Godzilla games on the channel. So that's going to be fun. But we're going to be needing to deal with that when we get them. We're going to be doing that at some point. That's going to be fun. I don't know if we're going to be playing like the Godzilla PlayStation 4 game. But that is potentially on the table. But I have not heard too much good... I mean, not necessarily too much good about it. I've heard mixed things about that game. So, I mean, I would probably do, like, Godzilla Save the Earth, Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla Unleashed. Which, I mean, Godzilla Unleashed, they're all based on the same game. But it's Godzilla. So I might give it. One game that I would love to play at some point, but I would need a Super Nintendo for it, is I would love to play Super Godzilla. Cajun style, crab gas fries. That sounds delicious. There's spam through. I don't think we have an Espathra command. But yeah, like, I would love to play Super Godzilla at some point. Because that's actually not on the Switch eShop, or Switch Virtual Console, or whatever you prefer to call it. Like, whatever the Switch Super Nintendo game library is called, they don't have Super Godzilla, as well as a bunch of other games, because, like, licensing reasons. So I would need to get an actual physical copy for that. The Grisco Charger is just 05 Sniper Monkey. Sniper Monkey was always just top tier. Like, it just... Sniper Monkey was just one of my go-tos. Like, I would set up, I think it was, like, tack shooters first, and, like, ninja... Like, was it, like, ninja monkeys and tack shooters? And then, once I was well enough with that, I just start going for Sniper Monkeys. That's the Ceramic Pop and Elite one. Right. Yeah, I know it's, like, below that is the Ceramic Pop one. But I know there's one where it's, like, semi-auto sniper and just, like, triple the fire rate of the normal Sniper Monkey. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much pop damage. Isn't there one Sniper Monkey upgrade where, like, it calls in a supply drop of money? I used tax until I got... Yeah, Sorcerer's insane. The Sorcerer Monkey is really dang good. I mean, well, Tack Shooter is one that, depending on the map, I will go. Depending on the map, that will determine what I go with. Because if there's a lot of, like, loops or a lot of edges where a Tack Shooter can, you know, do so much damage, then I'll go with the Tack Shooter. Okay, Elite is the minor. Yeah, I remember that. But if it's, like, it's not super big of, like, an area that the Tack Shooter can hit, then I will go with something like the Sorcerer Monkey. But then after that, it's like, okay, I'm going for Sniper Monkey, and I'm going for the Bomb Shooter. And Supply Drop is good on, like, wow, really, Supply Drop is good. I mean, I'd only ever go for Elite Sniper Monkey just because I would get, like, the stupid rapid fire rate. You'll be set up from yeah, like the semi-auto Sniper Monkey is just insane. Cause I think that one is an entire ceramic balloon, and then they just absolutely shred the blimps. But my favorite, oh, no, it's not the Sorcerer. Oh, it makes sense. Yeah, the lightning was so good. But my favorite tower in Bloons Tower Defense to always go for was the Ace Monkey. Because I think it was Spectre, I think is what it was called. It was the one where it, like, fires the darts, and then, like, it's like dart, mortar, dart, mortar, dart, mortar, and, like, it tracks the entire thing. That was the one I would always go for and just get as many of those as possible. Because those were fun. Like, stick those next to, I think it was like a monkey village, and they would just shred everything. It was fun. It was great. I liked the boat. The wizard. Oh no, the wizard doesn't have lightning. How could they do that to my boy? What did... Okay, did they at the very least give the monkey something to replace lightning? Like, instead of lightning, what does monkey now get? The dude has lightning, right? Okay. That the other monkey says. Okay, so something else does have lightning now, good. But what did the replacement for lightning go? Because one thing that I would always... Whenever it came to the boat, the hardest thing for me... Well, what does the Arcane Magic upgrade do? Like, what does the actual effect of it do? Because I don't play Bloons Tower Defense 6. Whenever it came to the boat monkey... The hardest thing for me to decide is, do I go for, like, the mini aircraft carrier monkey upgrade, or do I go for the pirate? Because on the one hand, the pirate has the upgrade where the mob, you can just, like, drag a mob balloon away and it just instantly destroys that. But at the same time, you've got The aircraft carrier, the mini aircraft carrier, the Aces. Wiz got Archmage, which is pretty much the Wiz, which is Peter. Okay. We're gonna have essentially get pop pretty much every balloon. Fine. Again, I gotta play Balloons Tower Defense at some point. I love this game. I use a balloon-seeking projectile that finds the balloons. So sort of like Ace Monkey with the homing darts. Which again is one of the reasons I will forever say Ace Monkey, one of the best towers to get in that game, because they're literally homing darts. Like, the Ace Monkey is bad up until you get homing darts. Because the spread pattern of it is just not great depending on, like, the thing. Lord Phoenix and... So what are those acronyms? What does WLP stand for, and what does POD stand for? I don't know what either of those mean. You need to explain for my split brain. Yeah, again, until you get heat-seeking, I'm going to get the seeking darts, the Ace Monkey is not great. Once you get that, it just goes from 0 to 60. It's one of the best things there is. Because, like, I know they also pop, like, 8 darts. Prince of Darkness is new. Well, I know, but what is, like, the pathing-wise? Like, is it, like, 3, 3, 5, 5, 3, 3? Like, I don't know what these things do. Mudkip, we can pop leads without that. I thought, like, its ability to pop lead balloons was limited if it didn't have that one, like the Fireball one. Maybe it didn't. Again, that's why I always go Monkey Village, because that way you get, when you do Monkey Village, then you can just pop literally everything, and you get the camo. Also, Mortar. Mortar with the camo removal. That was absolutely amazing. And there's so many awesome balloons. There's so many awesome things in Balloons Tower Defense. I just think that game goes so hard. I believe 0 to 5 with Pop Blood. Wait! Yes! Yes! Shiny Salandit! Is it female? It is not. Okay. It's fine. We already have a Shiny Salazzle. Boy. This is an absolute win, ladies and gentlemen. I see this as an absolute win. And I think that is a fantastic place for us to call it a night today. And yes, my gift, I will be on Salmon Run momentarily. Little smug. The smug little grin that Buddy's got. Look, little smuggy. Of course it's marked. Of course it's a marked male shiny Salandit. Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3. Salmon Run the next wave. Mudkip and I generally play Salmon Run like off thing because it doesn't really do well. Plus, also I use it like as a decompressor. It's fun. But yeah, that shiny stands out pretty good. It's a very, very visible shiny. I would recommend it. It's a very, very fun. There's a lot of fun stuff that they do in with Salmon Run. Cause there's Big Run, there's a lot of awesome stuff. It's just really, really good. Plus, like, all the new Grizzco weapons are fun. The thing is, I don't have Splatoon 2. Also, got like 3 Dunsparce in day 1. But yeah, the same thing happened with me. I got a 3 shiny Dunsparce. None of them were 3-segment dead Dunsparce. Which, for me, I'm not going for a 3-segment dead Dunsparce hunt. I mean, depending on, how stuff goes. We might for a big milestone goal. Isn't Paragon, like, everything... Isn't Paragon, like, 5-5-5 for all 3 upgrade pathways? Because I know you mentioned that before, that it's, like, something special where everything... where you get every upgrade. It's part of a... Yeah, for me... If I ever do a 3-segment Dunsparce hunt, it's gonna be like a big milestone thing. Yeah. Your Mudkip got a 3-segment Dunsparce, like, zero problem. Again, Mudkip, we can't all be as good as you are. Some of us are just skill issue. Yeah, Paragon's 5-5 up, yeah. How do you unlock Paragon? I'm assuming you need to pop, like, a certain number of balloons in order to get it. Which is a good way of doing that, is, like, you need... It's some conditions you can't just get, like, an infinite number of Paragons. I give you pennies to hunt it. Yeah, nah, not gonna work on that. Not gonna... Nah. But just remember, if we get to 3K subs by the end of the year, Amazon, we're gonna be doing a Nuzlocke of Radical Red. So if you want to see me suffer for that, don't forget to, shout out, get everyone you know to do that. And, if we do get to, like, 4K by the end of the year, which I don't think we're going to do that by the end of the year, but if we do, then I will hunt 3-segment Dunsparce. So that's the incentive for the Dunsparce. Any Paragon doesn't combine, since it doesn't have the Balloon Trap Engineer. The Balloon Trap. Really? So the Engineer doesn't go... So what does the Engineer get if it doesn't have... If it doesn't have, the Balloon Trap? What does it do in place of that? The Engineer one, that's literally a TF2 reference, isn't it? Thank you, Ash, for still being here. Our wonderful friend of the Forehead Queen. And he has the Paragon cost 5K to 1 million XP. Yeah. That's a lot of XP. A lot of balloons you gotta pop. Somewhere I would love to do that. Ooh, someone's doing an egg lock for a birthday special. I think we're gonna go raid them. Alright, that's fun. Because it doesn't seem a whole lot of people are doing too much Pokemon stuff right now. 3 minutes remaining. I don't think we're going to get another Shiny Salandit on this sandwich, but you never know. You never know until it's over. Picnic. Any Paragon is 3 Paragon Sentries. Each work differently and drop mini centers, and also buffs us up at the end of everything. Wow. So basically, it's kind of insane. It's kind of a little crazy. Getting ready to hunt Aqua Bleed Tauros. I wish you exceptional good luck on that, because I already have a shiny Paldean. I have both a shiny Paldean Tauros and a shiny Kanto Tauros, base Paldea Tauros. So I'm good on that family front, but maybe someday I'll go for those. Maybe someday. You never know. Buccaneer Paragon can one-shot a bad. Bad is like the super fast, like, black camo balloon, right? Because I remember, or was that something else? Because I remember in Bloons Monkey City, there was a new balloon that was like super fast. I don't remember what it was. Oh, right, DDTs. Right, that's what it was. Bad's the second. Oh, Bad purple one? I don't recall what the purple one is then. I don't remember seeing that. I remember there was the Zong, or Zong, or it was the green and black one that contained 4 or 5 like giant red blimps, and then the red blimps contained like 5 mobs. And I remember that. I remember the DDTs was like the super speedy ones. Those were 4 heads. Bads are only... Okay, can you send me a picture of what a bad is? So I can see what it looks like? Yeah, I remember Bloons Monkey See. That was a fun game. I played it for like a month and I stopped. But it was a fun game. Oh, press start near my monkeys. I also liked the glue monkey. Because, like, the extremely fast, like, hyper acid was always fun to have. But, I mean, I fully recognize it was not, like, fantastic. Mob, BFBs, Zoms, DDTs, and Bads. Mob class moves. Okay. But that is all, everyone. That was a wonderful shiny hunt. Again, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more. And we're going to go raid Lynn's. Because she is doing a birthday subathon, which is a sword and shield egglock. Whoops. It's a subathon, it's a birthday thing. So let's go send out the support. And yes, my kid, we will be playing Angie Purple Bloon. Angie Purple. Purple is the best color. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you then. Have a nice day.